What is up, legends? Happy Monday. Hello. Welcome, everyone. Holy crap. Today is going to be something special because we are going to be tuning into Broken Moon preview stream from Play Apex. Don't forget to tune in today, tomorrow. They tweeted it yesterday. To get a sneak peek at Broken Moon before it launches on November 1st, we'll see you there. Broken Moon preview stream, get an in-depth look at the stellar new map coming to Apex Legends October 31st at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is only in about 30 minutes. Less than 30 minutes, maybe 22 minutes from now. At twitch.tv play Apex. So I already got it, the Twitch already here. So we're waiting for that. We're waiting for that. We'll see. We'll watch it. We'll react while we wait. We'll just let me do one of these. Ooh. While we wait, we'll be playing Apex. Probably playing pubs just while we wait. So everybody hit the like button, subscribe. I am excited. Holy crap. I just need to double check something real quick before we move on. Just gotta make sure something is working the way I want it to. Okay, concurrent viewers. Sometimes I forget to put the stream public. Yep, it is public. Let's go. We're good to go. We're ready. All right, let's just see. We are. Let's go. Let's trios. Might as well trios. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I kind of want to play Octane. I've been playing too many Valkyrie recently, but let's play Octane. I definitely am going to pay attention to the live stream when it's going to start. Don't know when exactly. It might start a little bit early, maybe. Hopefully. I know that a bunch of content creators have been invited to play the new map early. Tomorrow is the season 15. Holy crap! Which launches at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I believe. It usually comes out around that time. Yeah, while we wait, we're just gonna be playing some quick play. Like I said, we're 20 minutes to be exact away from it. 20 minutes!
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's do this!
When they fall, we rise.
I fall, we rise. Hopefully you all are having a wonderful Monday. Monday, for me, is already afternoon, Monday afternoon. Hopefully you guys have had a wonderful Monday. And continue to have a wonderful Monday. I don't know how long the stream is. I think it's gonna be like a 1 hour. 1 hour stream. Proofy is Jumpmaster. Go ahead.
Battle lies below.
My ping is terrible. Holy shit. Alright. My drop frames is not bad though. We're probably gonna die. I might die.
Enemy down.
And that's all of them. Good job, compadres.
Embrace that kid.
Reloading. Using meds. Come
on.
Making contact with enemy.
No, to the bush. No, both of them pushed me. Jesus. Oh, that was a G7 scout and nothing else. That was a bad weapon.
This way. Let's go.
He wall bounced. Nice. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. We go again. I'm definitely am lagging for some reason. I don't know why. We're getting like a 100 ms ping. Do not know. I could turn on my VPNs and that might help it out. But it will disconnect in order to connect, it will have to disconnect. Should have done a speed test before it went live, but oh well. Oh well. It is what it is. It is what it is. So today there was a lot of news. Not a lot of news, but there was obviously the Battle Pass trailer, the official Battle Pass trailer, as well as the official patch notes update, which was a little lackluster. There was nothing huge that changed. It's just small weapon balance. That was it. It was. I was surprised. I was really surprised.
We'll get along beautifully. Just don't touch my things.
Don't touch my things. Don't touch my things.
This is your champion. I bet we'll find something good here.
Aye, Captain. A little uncomfortable sitting. I don't know why. Oh, holy! Look at all those players. And there's a massive trail.
An enemy landed near me, amigos.
GG. I don't want to be here anymore. Let me out of here. Let me out of there. I'm out.
Hold on, I need to heal.
Charging on my shield.
No way.
I cracked that really.
Shut up.
Down for the count. We have 45 seconds, and the next ring's right there. Don't
Just a wee scratch, dear.
frag out.
Definitely still want to leave. I don't want to be there anymore.
30 seconds until the ring closes.
Shops open for VIPs only.
Charging shield.
Mama's got you now.
Un momento, healing.
Taking fire.
10 till ring closes. No kill leader. Not for long, pal.
And that was the last one. Reload.
Okay. Okay.
Healing.
Ring moving now. Rápidamente.
I'm taking jump pad.
Reload. Target down. Healing. This way. You can?
Oh, look. Into our safe space.
Swing it rock star.
Oh, he's in the building.
Drive set.
Ooh, that's gonna
I got res right here. I didn't even see the fucking.
I feel good about this care package.
No way. There he is. I was like, I know there's somebody up there. GG's. GG's. GG. Squad eliminated. I'm not. Alright. GG's. There were so many people there, and I didn't know where to go. Did not know where to go. Did not know where to go. All right, legends, we are waiting for this live stream to start. Should be beginning in about 22 minutes. No, not 22 minutes. 12 minutes. I can't even count the time. Holy, it should begin in 12 minutes. Holy crap, the Broken Moon gameplay. It's gonna be a huge preview. It's gonna be a bunch of content creators, pretty much. Content creators, news people, and everything. It's all being streamed on over to YouTube. I'm not YouTube, on Twitch. What the freak am I saying? It's all gonna be on Twitch. We're gonna be heading there in a few moments. We're waiting for that to start. While we wait, we're playing some pubs. Hopefully we get a couple wins or anything. Maybe I should start heading to the Twitch place and just have it available. Just, you know,
I'm
just cause.
Dressed to kill.
Well, if you can, while we wait, is to hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Here we go. Here we go. We're playing pubs. Unfortunately, I didn't make it to diamond rank, which is doesn't matter. Ain't no big deal to me.
Let's find something good.
He would.
There's another spot on us. I cracked the enemy shield.
Fallen. I downed the hostile.
That hurts. Engaging. First fatality.
Did he drop it? Did he drop it?
Getting health back. Charging on my shields.
I want to be able to get back up. Oh shit, I didn't get anything good.
45 seconds till ring close, amigo.
Let me go over here and grab something that's here. Alright. Oh. Okay, cool. I think this is slightly better. Let's go. Let's go ahead. Alright, we don't have a lot of ammo. Oh, what the freak? What was that? They even grabbed the freaking zipline on that.
Faster, faster, faster.
Go fast.
Arcstar.
Gotta go take a different angle. Let's go to another side. Really don't have a lot of ammo on.
Frag out. Whole squad ate my dust. Let's do that again. Got the kill leader. Mano y mano. I won't
Mano y
have to
mano.
worry about half the squads now. Fire! Crack the bad dude's shield.
Back to that dude's shield. Only one guy that went that way, I think.
Bad dude's shield. They're not getting back up from that.
Anybody coming? Anybody else coming? Clearing out, boys.
Faster, faster, faster!
They're on the roof. He's on the roof too. Why is he running? Why are you running? No! Holy. That's why he was running. It was distraction. He was a distraction. Jesus. All right. I think we got time for one more. We're just gonna go. We are 6 minutes away from the stream preview, which should be 6 minutes away unless they're late. Oh, who knows? It's a live stream. We're waiting. We're waiting. Oh my god, that was not bad. Pretty good clips. Pretty good quick clip. Obviously, I definitely am backing out if we last longer than 6 minutes. Sorry. Alright.
Defender of the weak, the innocent. And who am I kidding? I've got everyone's back.
Time to win and stay alive.
Time to win and stay alive.
This is your champion.
Don't get your budgie smugglers in a twist. It's just your old mate Fuse.
Yo, what up, Legend Kevin? The Kevin. Hi. Hello. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Monday today. We're waiting for the preview stream to start, where they're going to show the actual gameplay from content creators and everything. Holy crap, we're landing into command center like hot cakes. Here we go. Jeez, while we're waiting, we're playing some pubs. But we are legit 5 minutes away, so it doesn't matter. I always die here because I never grab a gun quick enough.
Down that one.
Buster down.
Okay, at least I got a gun that time.
Charging shield.
And already down one. You got the battle pass today? Nice. Congratulations.
Broke that enemy shield.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's
Hostile right here.
Reinforcing my emo shield.
he's so low. Come back here, lifeline.
Making contact with enemy.
That was the last one. There were no reinforcements.
I gotta finish you off.
Why so slow? Break a leg or something? I got a red.
That's over here. Shots on me. Enemy busted. I'm down.
Got trouble here.
Ah, that nice.
Can't believe I'm standing.
Resi, real quick.
Lucky, I like it.
Repairing my damages. You're the kill leader. Congratulations.
You're welcome.
My emo shield. Not the one on my back.
Lucky us. We are already.
I don't have any ammo. Got no ammo.
Contact with hostile.
Kevin, can you spare some ammo? Legend.
I'm out of light ammo.
Might be something good this way.
Get some.
I am taking fire, friends.
Let's camp out over here.
Making contact with enemy.
Taking hits. Enemy shield busted.
They're not getting back.
Busted a Buster shield.
Reloading.
Recharging shield.
Holy.
Charging on my help.
You got him? You got him?
I am repairing myself.
You got everybody?
Let's go this
Level
way.
65 and have 1K credits waiting for the new. You waiting for the new battle pass? The new battle pass comes out tomorrow. The new battle pass comes out tomorrow. The new season begins tomorrow as well as like I'm hella excited.
Bunching a buster shield. Reloading.
Enemy down.
Competition has been sliced in half. Reloading. That squad fought great, but they're done.
Yes. Nice one.
Repairing.
Forcing my Evo shield.
Whoa, no.
Cracked an enemy shield. Reloading. Reinforcing my Evo shield.
Repairing.
Healing up.
Oh, they have.
Gonna switch things up.
Pause
with
it.
my mobile.
Oh, no.
Reloading.
No! GG's. Oh, I cracked two of them. I cracked two. GG's. Alright. GG's. Oh, the dude. It's begun. It has begun. Holy shit. Here we go.
Intelligence,
I gotta back out of the.
savage performance, true power controls both.
Can you hear this? I think you should be able to hear it. This is an ad. That's begun. Holy shit. Alright, so we're gonna get the new map preview live stream. Here we go. It's on Twitch. You could go watch it over there if you want to without any my commentating. But you know, if you want to stay here while we both react, that would be nice. That'll be nice. That's why I'm waiting. I'm afraid for the new season and map and rank. Cause I don't like. You don't like Story Point? Oh no, Story Point was okay. Yes. I don't know. I liked it when it first came out, and then after a while, I don't know. It's for sure definitely a big map. I'm Stalingrad, okay. Oh, not for rank. Oh, all right. You didn't like it for rank. All right. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Here we go. We're waiting. I believe there's a countdown. We're getting to see the preview of the new map, Broken Moon, which is coming to April 11th tomorrow. Season 15. I believe it launches officially at around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully you all are excited. We're ready to go. Here we go. I'm super excited. Let's go. Actual gameplay. And this time around it's gonna be like from content creators, I believe some pro gamers, pro streamers, and anybody else. I don't know. Broken Moon, we're here.
I'll kick it off because this is so the map is called Broken
Moon.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Ray,
so can you tell us
Ray
just
and
a little
Dave
bit
is
about
the one
like, the
talking.
lore behind the map and you know how it came to be?
Sure.
Also, and like the stream, thank you for like the stream, legend. Thank you.
Mayhem.
Here we go.
Started working on the next map. We pitched a few ideas.
Ooh, new map.
We started
Woohoo!
playing with the idea of a moon and
Eduardo
snowballed
Agostino.
from there.
Oh, there he is.
10 Seer was
Holy
coming, and,
shit.
there was a whole story about his process.
So obviously there's a
And
ton of new
all
POI
these
as well as I
together.
believe it's supposed to be
We
the same
always
size as
imagine, like, what is
as
it
World's
that,
Edge.
You know, we knew that the moon got hit and it affected Boreas, but what would the aftermath be? Well, how did they live with that? So the moon here represents all the work that's been going on since Seer was born. So it's about 26 years in the making.
I want to see if I could. Oh,
Was sent
okay, let's
to the
see.
moon
Oh, I wanted to make sure it's
survey all
1080. Yep,
damage.
it is.
They knew there was a lot of
Full
work.
screen.
to be done,
Let's go
but
back to
before
full
they
screen.
could bring people to the moon to fix things, they needed to make it habitable. So they brought science departments up here to create a terraformer.
Let me know if I need to
so you can see
lower the
pink
volume
clouds.
or
It's
this
an
is
artificial
perfect
atmosphere that was
of the
created
stream.
And this colony
Maybe I'll just
formed
do
called, the
a
colony
little
of
bit.
Hope, and it's on the moon Cleo.
Don't know how
Workers
loud it is.
start coming
Don't know
here, and we've got
the
promenade,
balance.
which you can see
Oh, well.
across from the terraformer, this big giant wall. Those are apartments where most of the workers live, and there's some homes scattered about the moon as well. And these people work here. They're all kind of pitching in to try to fix the damage. And
It looks
save the
really
planet.
nice. It looks really
Now,
nice.
Along the way, we've got things.
That's
like,
why I'm definitely
you know,
saying the map looks
private
really nice. It
industry
looks
will
beautiful.
come here as well to increase funding because it's very expensive to try to fix the moon. Kind of all segued into what's happening now, which is the Apex Games have arrived. Someone struck a deal with Eduardo Silva in exchange for funding to help save their planet. They allowed the games to come on the moon and become the next arena.
We can just talk about this POI really quick. So this is the terraformer. This is what Ed was talking about with how they were starting to terraform the moon. So this is the actual POI that is doing the terraforming. You can see there's like
yeah, I just like the skyline as well. It's like
trying to create
all those rocks and everything just adds to the atmosphere.
There's this like spiraling water underneath here that further helps kind of sell that idea. And when it comes to gameplay, we think this is actually going to be a pretty highly contested POI. It is fairly central in the map. It's not too big, but it does support, like, we'd say about 2 to 3 teams kind of comfortably. And from here, you can really kind of see
enough loot for 2 to 3 teams.
Land marking. So
that's interesting. So that means there's a lot of loot here.
Sweet spot. You can actually get up here. But it's kind of hard to stay up here for too long. You can get like right on the edge.
Oh, really?
We don't want you going too
tips
high
and tricks.
Up, but you can get on the edge so you can get a good view.
Yo, tips and tricks from a developer. Let's go. You can be right there.
Big wall, that big blue and white wall in the distance, that's the promenade. So
I don't know if you really want to be there.
You can see other landmarks over the rocks and over in the horizon.
Oh,
like,
interesting.
to the south, there's one of the Atmos stations. You have another Atmos station.
Oh, look at the
northeast.
the map.
POIs you can kind of see peeking over the horizon through here, but you can see the terraformer has these there's these arms that link up to different directions, sort of like different cardinal directions you can head through the map, and these are really good points to defend when people are trying to come up. So we find that the terraformer is this like kind of king of the hill sort of situation, but you can't really defend it all from one spot. You kind of have to spread out a little bit. You can slide down these arms. This is really fun. You can slide down the interior of the arms as well. And then there's just like, these interior spots with the legs. You can see, like, to Ed's point, we're trying to sell the story through artwork as well. So this, like, there's a lot of posters and little visual storytelling pieces across the map that you'll see. Yeah, and then this is just another way back up to the top. There's a vertical zip line here. Yeah. And then all 3 arms are kind of similar, and that's just kind of the loop. And then you can, the other thing...
Terraformer looks like an interesting POI. Definitely somewhere where I'll probably play in at first to master it.
Around the perimeter of it. So you can use that to kind of rotate around a little quicker and get from one leg to the other.
Fun fact, the terraformer is named Bertha because it's Project Rebirth was the name of the project. One of our artists desperately wants to call this the flush because of the swirling water at the bottom. But yeah,
bit of a toilet bowl down there.
Yeah,
but it's fun. You'll find if you're trying to control the top, you'll kind of like jump down into the water below to try to escape or get away. That happens a lot. Actually, we could probably just go through one of these. These are our lunar. Well, Ed, do you want to talk about these?
I think the bill rate that they have is bad, but I don't know. I'm at
CRC and the NAB. So we got the
it looks a little blurry sometimes.
And the National Alliance of Boreas.
Hopefully, it looks pretty
they
decent.
Were the ones that kind of co-funded this mission to the moon. And these were the first kind of astronauts that came to survey the damage. They set up these camps. You'll see some astronaut suits here back when they were having to explore the moon before the atmosphere was created. So yeah, throughout you'll see a few of these camps, and they're really fun little areas to explore.
Yeah, so those are all, they're kind of like these
oh, you could. That's a zip rail.
A bunch of different variations of those buildings. So it's like a style that you need to get used to and learn. But they're all over the map, and they all play. Some of them play really similarly because they're the same configurations, but other ones are in different configurations. So we're coming up to the promenade. This is a really popular POI because it is sort of this really centralized choke point, and a lot of traffic flows through here.
You want to see the battle pass?
So there's a few ways up into the promenade. There's
They have shown
ramps,
there's a battle pass
there's
trailer
lines.
that they released earlier. You can watch it.
Of Cleo,
I uploaded a video on that as well, so you can also watch that on my YouTube channel. You watch it. But tomorrow is when they're gonna show the full battle pass because you know obviously it comes out tomorrow.
Their everyday goods as they live upstairs in the apartments.
Yeah, you can see continuing on theme.
Yep.
This one also has a unique zip rail about it, so you can kind of zip above the action, take you through these doors.
Like
You can't
that's
get on them everywhere unless you're like, you know, someone like Pathfinder, where he can grapple to the
yeah. Pathfinder seems to might be strong in this map. Like you see the zip rail, like how fast he moves and traverse.
Entrances and exits, you know.
That's really good. That's
you know,
cool.
so
This
it's
is
really
cool.
good this area is really good for
Definitely is gonna be
defensive
something that
weapons. There's some of these,
us gamers gonna have to learn how to aim. Somebody who's on it, and when you're on it, how to aim as well, because you are definitely moving faster than normal.
We find ourselves a lot of the times in playtesting, the big question arises: do we go through the promenade or do we go around it? Because going through the promenade, if there's a team in there, it's like it's a pretty good choice you have to make. Like, can you squeeze through, or are you gonna actually have to fight someone? There's kind of a sneaking route as well under the promenade. Over here, there's two pathways you can take to underneath it just to try to avoid some of the action, but kind of put your back at risk. That's well.
Yeah, yeah. The underneath, I don't know.
You have to watch your back and make sure there isn't a team above you. Where else should we go ahead?
I don't even know.
That's another
The core.
POI.
We can go through some of these houses.
Oh yeah, for sure. We can go to these houses here. But yeah, Ed, why don't you talk about these buildings?
Sure. So these are, I guess, government signed housing for the workers. They're quite swanky. I guess they got to make it worthwhile for them to come all the way to the moon to give up their lives on Boreas. But Boreas, we established from Seer's lore trailer, has a very dominant African culture. So we kind of brought in a few influences to make it, you know, feel like there's some of that here as well. But yeah, it's got all the amenities needed to survive on the moon.
Yeah, so from a gameplay standpoint, these buildings, I think there's two different ones. There's like a smaller one and a bigger one. But these buildings are pretty common, and these are like destination points we use a lot for the zip rails. So you'll see over here. I'll show you something cool
interesting.
Yeah, so
the zip rail ends there. Oh,
it's a little larger. These are really
that's very interesting. Cool,
because they have these like posts here. These kind of post up points on the edges here.
Looks like there's plenty enough cover.
Down the line, watch down the zip rail.
How about I say if he could do that
trying to run up
and reach from that zip line to the next?
About this is actually just if you come in it on a zip rail, you can get a good like momentum slide coming in through those doors. And so when you're coming into a good point, we find ourselves doing that all the time. And you kind of like when the door is closed, you just slide in and like crash through the door. It's a really good feeling. But I think we'll head to the core next. That's another major POI. These bridges also very, very popular positions for fighting. They create like a good hold for your team.
So the core is basically the energy source for the moon. They built this to power all of their various scientific endeavors. We see little yellow power stations throughout. It's kind of where they distribute some of that energy.
Well, I did notice that it seems like there's like plenty of cover and stuff.
These are our funky alien plants as well.
Was there anything that kind of inspired you guys with the style of art here, or the visual style that you wanted to go with for this map?
Well, I've mentioned this in a few interviews. So one of the strongest themes was heaven and hell, right? We've done other themes like fire and ice and tropical kind of settings, but for this one, we were going to be on a barren moon, and we wanted to contrast that with the lush terraformed areas.
So this was the in-game teaser that they showed us earlier.
Pushing on the team. And,
so there's now like the completed version.
Especially the grassy lush side was, you know, inspired by English gardens and.
Looks like a lot smaller, honestly, but I don't know.
Sky, and you'll see Bionomics later has these giant lily pads and really lush flowers. So that really wanted to contrast against what we knew was going to be more of a drabber, kind of gray, alien-looking place. We knew that we couldn't have too much of that because you want people to, you know, relate to the areas that they're going to be playing in for a long period of time, right? If you're going to spend hours in this, you don't want them to get tired or, you know, fatigued by too much a gray ambiance. So
yeah. That's true. I don't like gray a lot. I don't love gray maps or anything. That's why when they showed this as their game trailer,
Dust loot's going to be here.
oh, you can't fall into that. That's actually kind of cool. So I love it that there's areas where like luscious green and beautiful colors, because I love those type of maps. Holy crap!
If you get a good plane path.
And that is not all about like these canyon that looks like moonish.
We internally we call it like a blender. Right. So if you do land on the edge, those arms will kind of kick you down as well. So you can use that for like a speed drop if you want. And then yeah, it's kind of like it's a tricky spot to defend from the middle because you kind of always
surrounded. You're surrounded.
And these things are rotating. You don't really know where people can come from. So we find like people defend a lot of these arms and kind of hold up in here. These are pretty tricky spots.
Yeah, it looks like defending in that middle area is going to be really hard.
Unique about this point of interest is the fan below here. So you'll see this like blue energy. You can actually jump into it. It'll push you up, and you can use that to escape, to enter. You can use it to just kind of like rotate around the POI if you want, but it does put you at a disadvantage.
Yeah. You don't have your gun out. You have light.
Mechanic to what you guys might have seen on World's Edge.
Yeah, World's Edge by the lava.
This one doesn't damage you, and so you'll see that this mechanic across the map in a few spots. This blue glow. Anytime you see a spot like that, that'll actually lift you in the air. So we put those in spots where we like naturally it would kind of be a death pit, like you just jump in there and die. But we decided we didn't really want that, so
no death pits. So they didn't want death pits in this map. Okay, cool. Unlike on Olympus, where there's a lot of death pits.
World's Edge, it's a little bit bigger than World's Edge, but you will find that once you have like a full game of 60 and people are just ripping around on the zip rails, that it actually feels kind of tight and a little quick.
Smaller.
So the zip rails were like one of our
tight and smaller. So
if you're kind of out of the action and you're in sort of like a downbeat and you're looking for
action. After him saying that, what we're gonna expect third party, fourth parties, fifth parties now. Like,
so
holy
this is a launch pad.
That's the only thing I'm really worried about. It's like
there's a couple of those you can see on your
with all the zip rails. A lot of people might be able to
or like a
traverse really quick.
Pads that take you on the rails, and the rails are identified by the red line.
The red lines. I was gonna say, there's no balloons in this map, kind of like Storm Point.
There's one balloon.
Yeah, there's one balloon. Now, and that's at Eternal Acres. Or sorry,
one balloon on the map. Just like on Storm Point. Storm Point, there's only one balloon. I forgot where is it. Like somewhere near Lightning Rod.
I guess we should. Yeah, so you can take that zip.
I just like how he zip lines. This is like a Pathfinder's dream right here. I might have to go back to Pathfinder. I might gotta put rest Valkyrie with all this traverse.
And it's just this network of these lunar habitat.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a figure 8 POI. There's a good like figure 8 loop going through it, and this is sort of what we call like a town POI, so it's a bit smaller. It doesn't support too many squads, and it's just a good place to rumble, to be honest. You have these good like loot circuits that you can do through these buildings and just kind of rip through them in a loop and pick up all the loot. You can get on top of these as well, obviously, and these are really good positions to just kind of sit up and get a lay of the land when you're on top of these buildings.
So you can climb all these buildings like all the way.
Yeah, a big thing for us is verticality and making sure that if it looks
verticality is very important. Cool.
Yeah, so this is one of the longer lines in the game for the zip rails, and it connects all the way from Alpha Base to Stasis.
How fast do these things go compared to zip lines?
Will you tell me how? Do they feel faster?
Much faster, they seem.
It's hard to get my head around.
It feels like they accelerate.
They do.
Yeah, so they take your
I still think
inertia and momentum into account. So like if it's going up or down, if you're climbing up,
I can't tell. Like, are they moving faster than Octane or the same speed as Octane?
We're approaching the stasis net, and what we
maybe slightly faster than Octane's.
The idea is that the terraformer
tactical.
You'll see like a radius of what's been terraformed from that central building, and parts of the map didn't really take and this is one of those areas that didn't quite take. So it's a bit of a creepier forest. And the stasis net is one of the first things they set up here to contain all the rock debris that you can see in the skybox, to prevent it from crashing into Boreas as well as crashing back onto the moon. So that's that grid you see up there. If anything were to happen to that, big damage happening.
This is one of my favorite POIs on the map. I really like it. It's got a good sort of like a good.
I really don't like the
you can. So if we head towards the dish here, you can see that you can.
It's going to be better. I
So
don't
it
know.
gives you like a nice 360 spot, but you don't have a lot of cover up there. There's a little bit, but we find a lot of teams they'll kind of sit up there and they'll get into some pokey fights with other teams trying to enter the area. So from up here, you have a pretty good view at some of the chokes coming into the area, like the one over there. To the east, you can see that special choke there that leads to Eternal Gardens, which we can go to next.
Eternal Gardens.
You sort of see that kind of fencing or style, you know that it's leading to Eternal Gardens. But yeah, you can kind of just loop around on this thing and look for people. You can also go underneath it. So there's a bowl. There's a little hidden bowl underneath this thing. That also has a central zip that'll take you back in. So we've had some like really fun endings at this point of interest. It's one of my favorites. You just have
Secrets.
like, trying to survive in here, looking out the windows, trying to like communicate and say which door you're coming in and stuff like that. So it's we can
developer tips. Legends developer tips. Here we
It's supposed to be like a memorial garden for the people of Boreas, the people that are here on the moon.
I just like how he zip lines like.
The moon got hit. So,
It seems like to be a really good Pathfinder thing. Could also be really good.
Beautiful gardens.
Horizon as well.
Central Tower actually has the one zip balloon on the map, and inside.
So this inside is the one single balloon. Okay.
Almost like a tranquil meditation spot for people that are, when they get off work, they can come here and chill out.
Yeah,
All right, Legend. So there's only one balloon or redeploy, which is right here.
Pool down here. I don't know if Ed has a better word for it, but I call it the fairy pool.
Very cool.
It's just a really nice stained glass thing with god rays coming in and everything. It just looks gorgeous.
It does.
Really good loot down here.
The map just looks really nice.
Two vertical zip lines that take you back up to the top. So when you're landing, this is a good place to land. Just in this central area.
And there's the balloon, the one and only one.
That takes you up through the stained glass, which is a super cool moment, and that'll just eject you over top of the whole thing. So you can kind of pick like where you want to move to, but you can't get too far.
Oh, this POI is just like so gorgeous. It's amazing.
I love it like that. Like, oh my god. There's one place where I probably will try to land as much as I can just to look at it. It's so beautiful.
The little sculptures though, like the little these little animal sculptures that in the.
So Aaron, one of our concept artists, did a great job with those. I think we did 4 or 5 of them. Maybe one of them didn't make the cut, but they're really cute. We made it so that you can get underneath them and through them because some of those spots felt pretty tight, but you should be able to get through.
And then you can enter into the divide. So this is another town POI. It's sort of like two towns facing each other with bridges in the middle, and then there is a zip rail connection that loops around. So if you're trying to get a quick flank on the other team or something, you can use the zip rails to come around and attack from the sides instead of face on. And then also there's the blue energy down here, the updraft energy that'll push you up if you jump into it.
And the vibe we were.
Oh, so you can't fall off the map right here. Cool.
It was once, it probably had a main street down the middle.
So you can't fall off that bridge, right? Is that what you're saying? It's kind of cool.
These bridges have been set up to kind of almost hold the pieces together, but then that explains.
Kind of cool. I know my friends really hated Olympics because you were able to fall off the map, fall out of bounds and stuff, and they hated that. Well, this map, it seems like you won't be able to fall out the map. Just get updrafted.
Into that kind of thing.
Yeah, we find a lot
of
times.
Yo,
just one
Legend, Kevin, bro.
They're trying to sort of figure out how to cross the gap.
Where am I from? New York.
Or if they just run across the
New York, United States,
they use the rail
USA.
Around from the side. So there's a lot of interesting things and interesting ways you can kind of attack.
Was that like your intent when you're designing a lot of these POIs, like to potentially have them have double usage? Like it's in the BR, but it's also potentially useful in the future.
Yeah, we think about that. It's in the back of our mind consistently. But one of the things that we just make sure is like, you know, if we look at this, it's like, yes, maybe this could work for gun run or something like that. But we make sure that it works for the BR first and foremost. The way this town is laid out, this is just like a really
Two of the developers are still focused on the BR, even though they bring new cool LTMs, limited time modes. But gun run was amazing game mode.
You can see here actually there's a waterfall.
Battle Royale is their most important
down here that's
aspect.
being affected by the updraft gravity and the energy down there.
Look at that! You see, you can't fall out the map.
Exactly like a waterfall.
My friend, if he probably will love this map, then if it feels like and slash plays like World's Edge, this map might be one of the best, one of the new favorite maps for Apex fans. I really cannot wait to get my hands on this map tomorrow when Season 15 launches at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Holy shit. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, because we are definitely, I definitely will be uploading a lot of content. I also will be live every day.
We're trying to separate the various POIs so they don't all have, you know, I think we have more than 4 or 5 biomes on this map. Slight variation.
4 or 5 different biomes.
You know, flowers and color were ways to get that variety for us. And we're in Bionomics now, which is probably the one that's closest inspired to like a Monet painting. It's what I was giving as reference for the ponds and the lily pads, beautiful pink sky.
Yeah, so you'll see we have some of these circular buildings here now. There's a few of these across the map, but they're the most prominent here in Bionomics and in another point of interest called Cultivation. And they're just really fun. They have a good circuit just around the outside of them, and then there's a good core to them where you can sit and defend. You can also get on the rooftops and use those to defend. They're actually really strong defensible positions, just sort of sitting in the donut.
Holy, you see how many
so it can be pretty hard.
loot bins there are? Like,
big landmark for this one. So
seems like they definitely focus on making sure there's plenty of loot they could get.
Pink tree in the center. It's a little trenchy, I'd say. That's kind of like part of this point of interest. It's trenchy. It's got these open spaces you need to cross. Has some of these wooden these roots that are
crossing this will be definitely difficult. I could see it now.
And then
the final zone ending somewhere here nearby, and crossing that little pathway is gonna be difficult.
But lots of paths in and out, and this is one of those points of interest that connect directly back to Terraformer. So you can see on the map there's a choke that'll lead you directly back to Terraformer.
Just from a lens, so like, you know, obviously you're thinking about game usage and obviously making these maps interesting from like a playstyle standpoint, and you're thinking about Final Circles. How much like of the design is influenced by thought of how it's going to be used in competitive, or how it might be used in, you know, a high level ranked, and, you know, can we keep this? Because
interesting
kind of
question.
You have to deal with, and if so,
that's
like,
very important.
With it
Final zones.
Yeah, that's all part of balancing for sure. You know, sometimes we have a theory on what's going to be really strong and what we think is going to be really strong, and we test it against, you know, that in situations where we actually play test it. We find, you know, it's pretty hard to tell exactly how it's going to shake out, but once it gets in the live environment within like the first day, community has tested it probably 1,000 times the amount that we will, just because of the sheer volume. We always look for points that are like too strong or that are really powerful. Like
the community is going to learn the little secrets, the little tiny secrets, the little bugs that you can do, the little not out of balance areas.
And they have this.
Oh, this is a cool spot right here.
So this is like one of the strongest defensible positions.
That's a cool
created in this area. So you can sort of sit on the lip, you can go over the lip, and
that seems like a nasty head glitch right there.
That was making this sort of more powerful was actually the grass on top. So the grass on top was really high and really visible, and so that was one of the things where we were just like, oh yeah, there's too much grass up here. We need to pull this back a bit so that hide behind this thing and also hide in the grass.
Sorry, where?
But we find, you know, like if you
I'm from United States. The United States.
You know, it's definitely a strong position.
I'm from the United States. I live in the state of New York.
Kind of each one,
is that? That's what you wanted, right?
You know, eventually.
Right, Kevin? Right, the legend.
Come out of your your position.
Where you're from, Legend?
Awesome example.
Cool. Where you're from, Legend? Where you at?
Stations.
Where you at?
This map. This is Atmos Station A, and the other one we call Backup.
Backup Atmo.
Where to go down. Well, the terraformer is what kind of seeded the area. This is what kind of created the breathable environment. It's quite a large POI, lots of areas to loot on the periphery.
Yeah, so it's a good vertical POI. This is probably one of our tallest POIs, I'd say. Are the Atmos stations really easy to land at? You can, when you're landing.
It's really interesting to watch him walk through the map. Like it looks like there's enough loot for pretty much everyone who lands in the POIs. It looks like there's plenty of cover to go from one cover to the next.
If you get overrun,
it looks like,
you can kind of go back to
so it looks like maybe sniper might not be that strong, but I don't know. Who knows? There'll still definitely be that little areas where you could get sniped from across the map, or feel like you're getting sniped from across the map. But I don't know.
Zips in the front as well, so you can kind of tell.
The only thing I'm really worried about is that the third party, fourth party, fifth party, because of the zip rails, increased movement, and I don't know. But there obviously there's like plenty of cover and anything.
Get a team out of there, but there's lots of options too.
That's just what I'm worried about.
There's rails.
Because even looking at that, it's like it looks small.
There's a ramp.
It looks small, even though they say it's like pretty much the same size as World's Edge. It still looks kind of small. I don't know. World's Edge had balloons, but on this one there's no balloons.
So you can get in these shipping.
There's zip rails. I don't know.
Protect your head from snipers above and stuff like that. Good periphery.
I'm from Germany and Russia, and I live in Germany. Oh, nice legend. That's awesome.
Good windows.
Awesome.
You can also get on top of the bridge, and then there's these panels here too that'll.
So essentially, we're across the world. Pretty nice. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. So this is the sister.
Cool how gaming can.
It's a little,
unite and especially live stream and everything.
But this is
cool.
Definitely one of the sweatier
That's nice.
points of interest on the map as well. A lot of people like to land here. Ed, do you want to talk a bit about cultivation?
Yeah, this is basically where they would have set up their farming.
I don't know, like the more I watch this Pathfinder walk around the map, the more I really want to play Pathfinder on this map.
You'll see that they've got
besides playing Valkyrie. I don't know.
They're kind of wrap them up in tarps and
they're making me. I think that's what I'm going to play. I'm probably going to remain Pathfinder. Pathfinder's the character I have the most kills. I believe I have like 5,000 kills on Pathfinder. Octane is my second with 2,000, and then Valkyrie I have 1,000. I think.
Yeah,
I gotta double check. I don't remember.
It's like our moon farm.
Sorry.
So you can see inside there's like these UV lights and stuff under the ground that's keeping all the
like this area. Maybe you could snipe in this area because you could be on that rift building.
There's plotted farm plots on the outside and stuff like that. So in terms of just controlling it and stuff, again, it's like really these donut buildings getting holed up in these donut buildings and trying to control them.
Since which season are you playing? I started playing Apex as soon as it came out. I was here since I guess you call season 0 or was it called season 1? I don't know. I think it was called season 1. I think it was season 1 and then season 2 they introduced rank. So I was here since season 1. I played it. I loved. I didn't think I would fall in love with Apex that quickly, because all the battle royales that I ever played, I didn't like them as much. I felt they were too campy or too weird. I don't know. Like Fortnite was the biggest battle royale, obviously, right? I tried that. I just didn't. I couldn't get into the building aspect of it. It was just. And then there was Call of Duty Blackout.
One of the things they discovered.
Call of Duty Blackout. I kind of liked it, but it felt kind of slow. I don't know. It felt slow. So when Apex came out, it was interesting, and I fell in love. Honestly, I did took a couple of breaks of a couple of seasons because sometimes you get burned out playing a game for a long time.
Like they're trying to.
Like I don't see myself playing Apex for like more than 8 hours a day, maybe 5 hours a day. Actually, I don't see me playing Apex more than 5 hours a day. Like before, I used to play like 8, 10 hours a day. It's like she's. I was really addicted.
And get to the minerals on the
So we're here.
This is where I think Catalyst governed the ferrofluid and
I didn't really start uploading a ton of Apex until.
From the upper
2 years ago, or maybe a year ago.
Can't go all the way.
I kind of started uploading tons of Apex on YouTube.
Another like highly exposed location.
But definitely this
you get a lot of good
this last month I really am focused on grinding YouTube a lot. The goal is to hit 1K subscribers so I could be partner on YouTube. 1,000 subscribers so I could be partner on YouTube, and and
POI.
Then I get
the
then you'll be able to become a membership, I believe, which is kind of like subscribers on Twitch, as well as I get to make money off of ads, which is kind of cool. Cool. So that's the goal.
Throughout the map as well.
That's the goal. I know I won't make to 1K by the end of the year. It'll be surprising if we do. I'll be happy. But I don't know. I'll be happy if we reach 500 subscribers before the end of the year.
On the moon was maybe slowing down. People were getting a little.
I'm first in season 7. I'm playing since season 7, and I'm a sweaty Wraith and Pathfinder. Oh, nice, wonderful legends. Those two are really nice. Even though I feel like Wraith is not that strong, Horizon is a lot better than Wraith. Because you know. I don't know. I always feel like people who play Wraith, especially in rank, is like you could play a different character that does a whole lot better.
And then
But Pathfinder, Pathfinder is really nice. I love Pathfinder.
Repurpose them and send them back out.
Yeah, like when the game first came out, I didn't know what character to main. It took me a couple while. I think it was like 3 or 4 months into the games where I finally decided to really play Pathfinder. It's like, yeah, Pathfinder is my main. Pathfinder is the character I want to play a lot. Because I tried all the other characters. I was like, yeah.
It's got this nice loop through.
Pathfinder was the only one that I really liked. And then Octane came out, and Octane became like a close second, but then no, they kind of quickly nerf Octane. The same with Pathfinder. They kind of nerf Pathfinder as well. I was like,
the roof of this thing. It's
a
pretty powerful position.
And then Valkyrie came out, and I was like, all right, cool. I like her. She looks pretty nice. Her ability, her ultimate was really amazing. And then it just took me a little while to actually get used to her. But then she got nerfed. I was like, what the freak? Valkyrie gets nerfed? I can't. Another character that I like to play gets nerfed.
There's
like
a landing zone way at the back.
Even though she's still strong, Valkyrie's still strong right now.
Has some pretty solid loot. What's really interesting about this one is like when you're contesting this one, a lot of the times what I do is if I see a squad going to the back here, I actually go to those buildings right next to them. So yeah, so if a team lands there,
in third parties, my squad win because of movement or my nice.
So sometimes that's what I'll do.
Pathfinder and Wraith have really good movement. Pathfinder is really good movement because you know how to use. If you master his zip, what's this? Not zip line, the grapple. If you master grapple, holy shit, you can do some crazy movement.
Over under.
Really nice.
I'll kind of head that way as well.
Yeah.
Again, even though it's more of our barren look, we added some strong pops of this rusty red that kind of fills in pools and has affected some of the vegetation. So it's just bringing in some more color as well in here.
We'll head on to Dry Gulch. We'll just keep going north towards Dry Gulch. Dry Gulch is another point of interest in this same kind of industrial family. I'd say in terms of
Dry Gulch,
team, this is probably one of the more popular POIs. I'd say it's probably the most popular POI, especially in terms of like the members of the team that are really skilled at the game. This point of interest is really interesting, especially this spot right here. It's another kind of cyclical donut, carousel type shaped point of interest.
You mastered it in season 8. I trained it. Oh, nice.
That's like
nice.
One of my absolute favorite zip lines.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
So you'll find a lot of people landing here. Some of the good loot is in the center. Dry Gulch is kind of like, that's like the main building, and then there's sort of like a sub building over here. So this one kind of,
look at how fast he's moving. That definitely gonna be hard to shoot. It's like it's because you're not only moving like in one direction. You're like it's like weaving a little bit, and then you're moving faster and faster. It seems like the longer he's on the zip line, the faster you move. On the zip rail, it's not zip line, zip rail. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I think what people like.
I think the gun that would make it easier to shoot was with the charge rifle. But after that, it's like nah.
People that are really skilled. They seem to like.
Do you have heirlooms? Yes, I do, Legend. I do have. I have only one heirloom, and it was I got it. I think season 14 or season 13. Season 14.
sections.
Yeah,
of the map.
season 4. I got
You
it
see a
in
lot
season
of
14
kind of
when
red,
Valkyrie's heirloom came
mushroom,
out.
fungus,
I got it.
fungal things
I opened a
all over the
couple of
place.
supply drops
We've
that I
also
was saving
got
up. Just
pools
I
of,
don't buy
blue,
anything in the game. It's free to play. I was like, I really don't want to
some
waste money.
kind
The only
of,
thing I buy is
some
usually
grass
ever
that's
is the
kind
battle
of
pass. After
purpley
that,
blue as well.
I stick to the
Some
free things. So I was like, all right.
leaking into the vegetation.
And then eventually I
And the AI
had
itself
like
is
I
this
think
very strong
400
orange,
loot boxes unopened. So I went ahead and opened
terrain.
This is a
opened all the not all of them. I opened
where
like
they bring
200. I think it
ships
was
down
250,
and send it
and I
to
finally
the
got heirloom shards. I was like, yes, let's go. And I saved my heirloom shards for the Valkyrie. Valkyrie's
Okay,
heirloom
alright, I
because
wasn't
to me I was like, it's the newest. I'd rather have the newest the newest heirloom than going ahead and getting, because the other ones I was interested was Pathfinders or Octane's heirloom.
Is very much sort of like a I don't know if many of you played the original Halo, but this one
You have 0 heirlooms.
Sad
To hear, Legend. Sad here. Unfortunately, it's all luck based at the end of the day on the heirlooms.
Yeah.
It's luck based. It's just luck based.
It's very
Well,
weird.
while even though right now you could, if you grind all the levels and reach to max level, you have 500 loot boxes and you're guaranteed at least 1 heirloom. But you just have to grind all that levels.
There's a zip rail, so when you have 2 teams on either side, you can use like a
That's kind of cool. Like you see,
in the center to cross and make a quick.
You
push.
can't fall off the map,
So
which
when
is
you're
pretty
up
cool.
and you're trying to get a good defensive setup. It's always good to sort of keep an eye on that bridge, keep an eye on that zip rail, because when you take the zip rail across, it is really
Lucky you, lucky me.
So
You already
sort of have
opened
to stay
300 and still got nothing. Damn. Well, if you open 200 more, you definitely get heirloom. You guarantee a one here one.
Lots of ways up.
You guarantee 1 heirloom shards every not one. No.
I usually land.
You guarantee heirloom shards every 500 packs.
I'd say it's probably one of the safest.
So you just need 200.
Because it is quite edge. It's one of the sort of.
Bro.
I'd say it's probably
Legend Kevin.
away as well. And so it just brings that good balance that if you are looking for a safe point of interest to land at, this is one of them. And there's a couple of sneaky climbs that you might find running around it. Yeah, it looks like a few people already found them, but you can get on top of this.
You're lucky you'll still fly off the map. I don't know, maybe. It doesn't look like you could. I don't know. Maybe there's art areas that you could fall off the map.
So it's not.
But the way he's explained it, it seems like
there's no cover up here.
you cannot do that. Who knows? we'll definitely see people clipping out the map, clipping out floors, or there's always that. But I don't know.
Look at both of those points of interest.
So we'll see.
Similar.
If you guys are enjoying the stream, hit the like button, subscribe for more. Here we are. I'm live pretty much every day.
Now we're moving on to
Typically early
God's
on.
questions. First question is
Question and answer. How does it?
the idea for zip rails come about?
This was an idea we were kicking around for a long time.
You gonna try it? You gonna try to purposely follow the map? All right. Good luck. Good luck, Legend.
But we cut that pretty quickly because we didn't really like where it was heading. So we dug it up again because it was an idea that we were excited about, and we really thought about like, okay, well, what if we add these, like what?
Like, is he actually? I think it looks like he's moving slightly faster, but it could be mine just.
Balloons and all these other.
Just the perspective.
So what are we actually trying to accomplish here? And the thing we kind of landed on was we wanted more.
Like a pro, like a pro Legend.
Because we find a lot of the times rotating around the edge of the map is a lot slower. It takes a lot longer, and the ring usually pulls you away from the edge. So that was something that we thought was really, really interesting and a really good add that we could include with the map. So you'll see a lot of the zip rails are actually connected to the outer POIs and allow you to do much longer loops. But yeah, that's kind of where that seed was planted.
Awesome. All right, next question is, what are the major design goals for Broken Moon?
Yeah, so continuing with that same thread of zip rails, one of the goals that we were also thinking of was like, okay, well, how can we shake up kind of the traditional flow?
Like, honestly, I think like if somebody is using a charge rifle, you're definitely gonna be shot out of the zip rails if they're really good at aiming with the charge rifle, right? That's what I think. But other guns, I don't think so. It's like I think the other guns will be really difficult for some people to start shooting. It'll be definitely a learning curve, and those people who are able to shoot somebody who's on those zip rails easily, holy crap, they're definitely going to be climbing quickly in the ranks.
Well, and we wanted to give people opportunities to not consistently have to rely on Valk in terms of like.
You want to play together? I don't mind playing with viewers. It's all right. But typically, Typically, I play rank, and I'm slightly above average. Like typically hit platinum pretty quickly. So that means you probably gonna have to be you're gonna have to be gold or gold rank or whatever.
Yeah. So.
And most of the time, I do like playing solo queue. I don't know why. I just love torturing myself in solo queuing.
There's too many people dogpiling.
Yeah.
Because what that ends up doing is once everybody gets eliminated early on, fights last really long.
That's sorry.
This weird pacing issue, kind of in the middle of the game where you're looking for squads and it's like, well, because they all died of fragment or whatever. So it is part of the game, and it's something that we designed for sure. So something we tried with this map that was a little different was
sad. Don't be sad, Legend.
Additional larger
Right.
POIs. There are
no problem. Yeah.
larger
Sorry.
POIs, but in this map I'd say we have more larger POIs than the other maps. And so one of the things we were trying was just giving people more space to land at a POI, less.
Yeah, we could play. Right. That's the thing is that tomorrow I'm definitely gonna be, obviously I have to go through the battle pass, play the new map, and then play the new legend. That'll be nice.
With the larger POIs, you basically have time to get.
I'm definitely planning to stream 2 hours before it launches, before the update launches, and then I'm hoping to be a smooth launch, but I don't know. Typically, Apex Legends season launches are not that smooth. Like there obviously it's gonna take a long time to download the update. It's gonna take a long time to download the update. There's gonna be console issues as well. It's like
and then as far as
origin issue crashes. Hopefully there's no crashes.
We're not trying to remove third partying.
No.
We think it's a very viable strategy, and what we are trying to do though is think about ways.
Can you carry us to gold or diamond? If I say yes, if my aim say yes.
Is there a way that you can actually defend?
I can't carry people. I only can carry myself. At the end of the day, you only can carry yourself. You could, do the best as you can. Do your best you can. Pick POIs where not a lot of players land. Scan beacons to know what the next zone is going to be, and actually be in the next zone. Go to the next zone. Actually, there's a lot of times where people just go ahead and try to third party, fourth party, but if you're out of zone doing that, it's like holy crap.
How would you say that rotation feels on this map?
I would say rotation feels good.
And also pick guns that you're very comfortable.
The zip rails, and then a lot of the points of interest we've built with that.
Even though you would be better player if you use other guns, but sometimes just use the gun that you're very comfortable, because then you don't have to really think about aiming, and all you have to really do is think about positioning. That's a big major part of this new map, is to learn the positioning, quickly move to the next zone. So that's where I think I probably have the upper hand. unless there's a lot of third parties, which in that case, then it's gonna be like, okay, we'll see. Thanks for watching. I think that's it. Is there anything else? Does it come with any new weapon? Unfortunately, there's no new weapon for Season 15. A lot of players are very upset because I believe it's been already a year since there's been a new weapon. But I think the reason they don't want to do a new weapon is because they don't want to dilute the loot pool. Like, they don't want, like a bunch of guns not spawning in and a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know what would they bring, like put into the game. I don't know. Like, will they put another? Like, it seems like all the guns have something in it. It's like I'm really happy that the bow is not on the ground. Like, the bow being in the care package is really good, because I hate it where I go ahead and loot. Oh, that was it. That's it. That was our first look of the new map, Broken Moon, launching tomorrow. Season 15 comes tomorrow. Holy shit. Yeah, Master is on the ground. There's been a patch update. You can watch that video. I uploaded a video on YouTube. You can watch it if you want to see. But the Master is on the ground. The Master is on the ground. So it's no longer in the care package. The gun that replaces the Master is now the RE45 with Disruptor rounds. So that'll be interesting. That'll be a really strong legendary weapon. That'll be really strong. Oh yeah, boy. Yeah, let's go. All right, I think that's it. There's nothing else. go and check Twitter real quick. Let me do one of these. I think that was it. I don't think there's anything else happening. Yeah, that was it. That was it. That was it. That was it. Legend. That was all. That was all for it. That the map preview was pretty nice, cool. It looks really nice. I like how it looks. It's beautiful. Which weapon goes on the ground? It's just the master. The master is the only one that goes on the ground. The RE45 now goes to the care package. And the PK is no longer on the ground, but you could pick up. You could craft the PK now in the crafting machine. Online Mastiff. With no attachments. Yep, no attachment. All right, Legend, thank you for watching. Hopefully you liked it. So hit the subscribe button. I'll be here live tomorrow when the the new season update goes live, which is gonna be 1 p.m. I'm probably gonna stream 2 hours before it goes live. 2 hours before it goes live. So to say goodbye to season 14 and then say hello to season 15. I am very excited. There's a new map, obviously the new Legend Callus. Definitely gonna be picking her up. I have a ton of Legend tokens, so might as well play her out, try her out for a bit. Thank you. All right, but Legend, thank you for watching. Hopefully you have a wonderful Monday, rest of the Monday afternoon, Monday morning, whatever it is. Maybe for some of you might be already Tuesday. But all right, but thank you for watching. Bye. Bye, Kevin. Thank you for watching, Legends.